you, it's like, if we have children and one of our children fuck up, I'm going to be the good cop. This one over here is going to be the fucking corrupt detective.
Hmm. Oh my God. I have a very important question regarding a movie.
Oh boy.
Have either of you ever seen the movie Napoleon Dynamite?
Yes, many times.
No.
Jack, you're my new favorite. Tom, what the fuck? How have why has everybody I know never seen this movie? It is one of when it comes to purposefully like cringy slash shitty-ish media, it is one of the most glorious movies I've ever seen in my goddamn life. It is so fucking funny.
I mean, I never really watched that many movies, to be honest.
That is fair. But I
I mean,
figured out today that more than half of the people I know have never seen that movie.
how did you not tap, motherfucker?
Have you ever seen, oh fuck, what's it called? Benchwarmers?
Nope.
Oh god.
I am uncultured as fuck.
Yes, you are.
Have you ever seen uh have you ever seen Grown Ups 1 and 2?
Nope.
Bruh!
Have you ever seen a movie called Hot Chick?
Nope.
Step Brothers?
Please
Yes.
come. Okay, thank Christ on a bike.
Happy Gilmore?
Happy Gilmore? Yes.
Billy Madison?
Yes.
Okay,
Little
yeah,
Nicky.
some.
Have you have either of you ever seen Little Nicky?
No.
I have to rewind a long time ago. That's something I gotta think back to and remember.
Little Nicky is one of the only Adam Sandler movies that I can stand.
I can watch Zohan back and forth. Zohan's just funny as fuck.
A Crazy Nights is kind of funny too.
True.
Eight Crazy Nights is pretty good.
But it's just Zohan just drop kicking fucking terrorists through a wall just makes my day.
I just like how some
I
of his
said, I bet this is
comedy.
what every like. I watched it. I said, I bet every Green Beret in the fucking military wanted to do this.
Okay, these are not comedy movies, but they are literally two of my favorite movies in existence.
Oh no, I'm scared to hear these.
Have you rude? Have you
I said
ever
I'm scared.
Very rude.
have you ever seen a movie called Willow?
I don't think I have.
I haven't.
Cinematic masterpiece? Watch it.
Okay.
I think it's on
Is
I
it
know
on
it's on
Netflix?
Disney. I know it's on Disney Plus. I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix still.
Because I have Netflix.
And have you ever I bet fucking Christ.
Today, Junior.
Oh, don't you start.
Have you have either of you ever seen a movie called The Labyrinth?
I've heard of it. I've never seen it.
I was I think I was pretty young when I seen that.
Also a cinematic masterpiece. I also think it might be on Netflix. Both literally my two favorite movies to ever exist. They are so good. If you are into anything fantasy of any kind, absolutely beautiful. Elaborate. Do you? Okay. I'm gonna hope that you say yes to this question. You do know who David Bowie is, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Thank Christ. The Labyrinth was written by David Bowie. David Bowie plays in it as the Goblin King. He also wrote every single song that is for that movie. So you will see and hear David Bowie fucking everywhere.
Cool.
Like legitimately fucking everywhere, or just in general?
No.
Not actually fucking everywhere. That's a whole
Well,
different genre of
you
movie that
brought
I
it up.
don't ever think.
Well, you're
That's
the
a whole
one that
different.
had to have your brain go. Mm.
I'm
That's
sorry,
a
my brain goes strange
whole.
places.
That's a whole different level of movies that I don't think David Bowie would have been into doing.
No.
The only weird thing is that the main characters essentially are called Sarah, and then the Goblin King is named Jareth. The only kind of bad thing about this movie is the technical age gap that is between Goblin King and Sarah. Sarah is like 16. Goblin King, for one, played by a man who was in like his 30s when he wrote this.
Yes.
But the Goblin King is obviously like older than fuck, like 100 or so years old. So it's a little bit fucking creepy.
Just a little.
But if you ignore the creepiness of the age gap, it's an amazing movie. Think of it as like a really fucked Disney movie. The age gaps are always a little bit weird, but they're always great.
The 99 car is headed into the pit.
Ooh, fuck
You're
yeah!
in the wrong pit lane.
I got a knockout
Nice. Good job.
with a fucking Mike Tyson haymaker.
My Tyson.
Yeah, except I'm not biting my glove all the fucking time.
You're not. Or biting opponents' ears off.
No, I'm not doing that. But when I watch that fight, he's literally biting his glove the whole match. And even
But I
as
don't trust any motherfucker who says they aren't afraid of Mike Tyson even now. I'm like,
oh,
no, bitch, still be afraid.
this is coming from somebody who is understanding martial arts. I am scared to step in the fucking cage with anyone who has boxer training.
Be very
And
afraid.
Like,
and again, it's fucking Mike Tyson. If you aren't scared of that man even in like the slightest, I don't fucking trust you or your mental stability. Even if he's nice, it's Mike fucking Tyson.
I don't. I'm not. To be honest, I could fucking. Everyone asked me I think like after the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight, everyone's like, "You think you could get in the ring with fucking Jake Paul?" I went, "Sadly, maybe."
If he wants to pay you enough to lose, maybe.
I said, "If he wants to be paid," I was like, "I want you to lose fight to make me look good." Nah.
I mean, give me your whole net worth, then maybe.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna pull some jujitsu. I'm gonna make you tap out, and I'm gonna make you fucking cry. Like,
You should use a
that's how.
different adjective for that sentence. That would have been awkward if you did.
What?
Nothing.
You motherfucker, get your mind out of the gutter.
I'm sorry. It's been stuck there for a while now.
It's there. What's his fucking back? What's this dude's background? Oh, he's a wrestler. Oh, so that means he's gonna have grapple strength like a fucking ox.
Oh,
Oh.
Tom.
Oh boy.
So you know, like during the fair, how we usually have like the races?
Yes.
Did you see what they're replacing that with this year?
What?
Bull riding.
Oh.
Professional bull riders.
PBR motherfuckers?
Like we're gonna have
You're saying we're gonna have a PBR
professional bull
in the
riders.
fucking booty? Oh, motherfucker, that's gonna be fucking grand.
I'm not sure where they got the idea to have the bull riding, But I feel like it might be more entertaining than the races.
Honestly, the races just get old. It's a half-mile oval. It's literally
Yeah.
fucking Martinsville. Right the corner, 3 and 4 outside the wall, and punch it.
You're in the wrong.
Ouch, prick. Yoink! Oh, fuck.
What racetrack were you just talking about, Tom? Because I'm going to take my car there now.
Martinsville.
Okay.
So, no, okay. You want to know the trick to be the fastest in Martinsville?
I'm aware. I've played enough of
Oh,
these games and watched enough races to know how Martinsville works.
so you know how Ross Chastain got the transfer?
Mm.
So NASCAR driver Ross Chastain was at Martinsville, I think 2 years ago or last year. There's a trick in one of in the old games. I don't know which game you're on, Jack. One
Dirt
of the older
Daytona.
games. Okay, I'm gonna say 2005.
Yeah, no, this is 2002.
Yeah, so in 2005, you could ride the wall, the corners of 3 and 4 in Martinsville, punch the throttle to the floor,
Yep.
and you just break the freaking sound barrier.
I was trying to do Bristol earlier, but for some reason, every time I go to pit row, it breaks. So I'm not going to stay at Bristol.
No, no, you bitch. No, you bitch. You bitch.
Or
No.
they put the fucking pace car right in front of me, so I run into it the second I start my car. That great design choice there.
Get up, you bitch. Yeah. Roundhouse kick.
I mean, this NASCAR game's so old that EA didn't even make it.
Was it still that? Well, who made it?
Atari made this one.
Atari made a NASCAR game. Now I've seen everything.
Well, that's why there's no licensed cars in it. All the car models are not licensed.
Oh no shit.
So they're just unmarked stock cars. That they just put the driver's paint jobs over.
Oh, I missed that. Take up. No, 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 bitch.
Car high. Clear high.
Yes.
And his fingers crossed my internet doesn't commit Sudoku again. No, the Spectrum decided, hey, you know what? We're just going to kill your internet throughout the nation at like midnight yesterday.
Why?
Don't know. It came back on at like 6 a.m. or some shit.
I mean, fucking awesome, but still, what the fuck?
Fuck you, Spectrum.
Yeah, what he
My
said.
mommy said I'm on the spectrum.
Damn it.
I think of Caboose from Red vs. Blue whenever I hear that voice.
Caboose, don't leave me with a terrible doctor. Church, don't leave me with a terrible doctor.
Shut up, Caboose. Now he's
Now
cursing
he's
at me.
cursing at me.
I think I'm going to stop standing up now. He falls over. And passing out. Church, if I die, I want you to have my orange juice.
Car low. All clear.
What the fuck are y'all talking about, and where can I find it? This sounds funny.
Oh, Red versus Blue. You're not gonna find it anywhere anymore. Rooster Teeth went out of business, so they took it down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
actually, let me see here, because I managed to
Well,
find
TV
people that.
stars arrested on serious charges.
Okay, how many of these?
Oh.
Let's see. Season 1, Season 2. So it looks like I'm missing Season 5, which is a bummer, because that's a good season. Yeah, it looks like I'm just missing Season 5 from the playlist that I put together of everything that I found.
Oh no, I'm out of liquid death.
Oh, doesn't that just suck? I have a caffeinated beverage right here. That's probably going to kill me.
I have water.
See, you're smarter than both of us. Ouch,
So
my
does
face.
water. It's over there. It's just
Ouch, my
not
God.
right next to me right at the moment.
Bitch. You know, you don't fucking get to fucking knock me out, bitch. Yes, devastating punch as I knock him to the ground. Ooh. Oh, you bitch. You know what? You don't deserve to fucking live.
Oh, someone put season 5 back up. Good. That's the one with the joke in it. RVB, what's left of it? Thank you, Warner Brothers, for shutting them down, you assholes.
What? Oh, this fucking game.
Okay, I gotta fast forward to it now.
Ouch, you fucking prick.
I think my iron may be a low.
What happened?
So the entire day, I have been, ever since kind of yesterday, I've been on a little bit of a decline. My blood sugar decided to drop to
Ooh.
all hell, and I missed a singular day of taking my iron supplement. I am severely anemic.
Oh no.
And all day today, all I have been craving is things that essentially taste like metal.
I mean, I could fix that for you.
So like ice, uh, steak the way I usually have it, blood sausage,
I'm sorry,
certain
what?
olives. Huh?
What did you say about blood sausage?
Yeah, blood sausage.
I have no fucking idea. Okay.
Mostly found in like South Korean and Polish cuisine.
Oh,
Usually
okay.
it's made usually it's made out of pork's blood, but like I like the South Korean version better. It has rice noodles in with it as well, so it's not like as strong as you would think, and you would dip it in like salt.
I gotcha.
But all of that is all I've been craving today.
Hmm.
And I think my brother just died in his game. All I heard was
I've had that noise way too much. Isn't that right, Jack?
What?
I've made that noise way too many in our gaming sessions, haven't I?
Um, I don't even know where the hell we were. I was not paying attention to this at all.
Apparently, she said what was your brother made a fucking noise, and
Yeah,
she
my brother must have died in his game because all I heard was
that's me and Halo when we're doing a 1v1.
I
oh
mean, do you
goodness.
want to do that?
I mean, not really.
I can close out the emulator and load Halo right now.
No, I don't want the blood pressure raised
It's
anymore today.
I'll be nice.
It sounds like you might not be nice.
I won't put 100% effort in.
Bull, bull fucking shit, Deadpool.
I won't. I'll just dick around.
Maximum effort. Me gets -2 points. Yeah,
Also, I completely and totally stopped paying attention when I was talking about the things I was craving. You said I can fix that for you, correct?
yes.
he did. He did say that.
Okay, I wanted to make sure I was picking up on the English language correctly before I even let you finish the sentence.
I laugh because you're not going to the way you're like it because it's pure iron.
Like, this is that type of feeling you're iron low that makes you feel like you need to chew one of those fucking hard ass Flintstone vitamins that just taste like pennies.
You know, I'm not going to finish that joke because I think I mentioned it a couple nights ago. If you want to taste hot electronics, just eat some good puss. You'll be fine.
If I could get bitches, I probably would. But I don't fucking like anybody here. Monticello is full of nothing but meth heads. And children.
And whores.
And old people.
Wait, can I lead? Oh, I get to learn the crane kick. Yeah.
I tolerate one person because I am attracted to their personality and everything. And that's literally it.
I mean, that's fair.
Oh, I can learn the crane kick.
Only issue is that this fucking hoe bag has to go out of state every other fucking week because this bitch does work everywhere. Fucking blue collar workers.
Hey,
Listen,
how fucking
it
dare
ain't.
you?
It's not my fault you fuckwads go everywhere all the time.
We need to make the money.
I gotta pay my bills.
I understand you fuckers need to make the money, but I want this motherfucker to cuddle me. He's like a 6'7" fucking teddy bear, for Christ's sake.
Anyways, this is
A mentally retarded teddy bear, but a teddy bear nonetheless.
mentally. I fucking can't. I just can't.
There's a single brain cell bobbing around in there. It's like the fucking, you know, like when you pause a DVD and it's just the symbol bobbing around on the screen?
Yep.
That is precisely what the last fucking brain cell looks like. And the second it hits the middle of the screen, that's when it connects, and that's when he forms a full thought. Like, that's when the motherfucker can form a full coherent thought.
There, Tom. I found it for you. I had to search through that to find that.
The exact words I said before
I
my surgery.
fucking love Caboose. He's such a simple idiot.
Those are the exact words I said before my surgery too.
I wish they didn't fire his original voice actor. But
Lead flight.
That's
I
when
need
the
to
show
learn.
started going downhill.
Lead flying kick. That's what I. Oh, flying knee. I thought it was a flying kick. I was like, I'm sorry. What?
Spin in turn 2.
Why is my oil temperature getting too high?
Probably because you're in low on oil.
That's.
There's a wreck in
There's
turn
no
3.
damage to my engine now. I've only done 4 laps around Martinsville.
I don't know. What car are you using?
The only car the game has. It
Well, what
just
motor's
has
in
Jeff
it?
Gordon's paint job on it. It's all it's different from all the others.
Oh, it's probably a Chevy, so it's a shitty motor, anyways.
No, they don't have any of the brands in the game, period. They're all just a blank car.
That's bullshit.
They didn't have the licenses from any of the car companies to do it.
All clear.
And now my car's smoking.
Tom, did you ever look at the Russian song that I had sent you?
Yes, I did.
Did you enjoy?
Yes, I did.
Hell yeah, Batman.
Car high.
I think of Russian Badger whenever I hear "Hell yeah, Batman" from the one stream session. Hell yeah, Batman.
Car head is fitted.
I'm pushing my grinder back, man.
No, Joker, that's the key. You wanna know how I got these games?
Let's see, I've shared a Russian song with you. I shared a French song with my best friend.
I laugh at one fucking. Oh god, what song was I listening to? I think I was ripping in the sleds down the ditch. But holy fuck. He was giving me a load of shit because because he was like he's like, what happens if your neighbors turn out to be Russians? Like, just fly the Russian flag. Oh. I went, I'd go home, tell Dad, pack the guns, pack the house, we're fucking leaving. Or we're putting landmines in front of the driveway. Or we're doing the redneck IED method, stuff a bunch of tanner in a diesel tank, blow it with a 30-06 miles away.
That's going in there too.
Tom,
What?
how much do you know about like population percentage in the state of Iowa?
Population percentages? I couldn't tell
Yeah.
you.
So you want to hear something funny about our lovely, lovely, barren, boring fucking state that we live in?
Yes.
So when you think Iowa, we usually think of people who are like us, white, possibly a little bit hickish,
Yes.
and country.
Yes.
Would you like to know the largest population of people we have here in Iowa?
Probably from fucking Des Moines.
No, like race.
Oh, race? Couldn't tell you.
Muslims.
Fair. Thank you. Thank you.
When you think of Iowa, are you thinking that any fucking Muslim or any person who's not whiter than book lives here?
I mean,
Because I sure the
sure.
fuck didn't. That was a random thing that I learned. I was like, huh. I see some white ass, basic ass looking fucking people around here. I ain't never seen a large population of Muslims around here. Where the fuck are you
Had it,
people hiding? And let me come with.
I had
I don't know where
a
y'all are hiding, but let me come with. Let me
I
stay.
had a guy in my welding class who was Muslim.
A practicing Muslim.
Yeah. Actually, he used the back of my truck as a prayer spot
Nice.
because I was parked far away, and he's like, "I hate to ask this," and it's like, "What do you need?" He's like, "I need to pray in a safe spot," and I went, "Well, the safest spot is in the back of the pickup." So he just, he did it properly, and I let him do it, and I said, "Just shut the tailgate when you're done." That's all I asked, and excuse me.
Bless you. What are you allergic to, man?
Probably coughing up smoke.
Ugh.
Oh. Well, there's no blood, so that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Don't have to call me Arthur Morgan.
I got TP
For beating a man to death.
for a couple bucks.
Jesus Christ, Mateo. Motherfucker has his door closed and everything, and I can hear him loud and fucking clear on his game.
Bruh, what game is your brother playing is the $1,000,000 question. Sea of Thieves?
What's
You
if
know
you and
what the
Sea of Thieves?
playing?
That game has raised the blood pressure a little bit.
Yeah, but you always bring up Sea of Thieves. Like, without fair, always Sea of Thieves.
I don't think he plays Sea of Thieves. He mostly plays stuff or like, not Call of Duty.
Well, we all knew the COD rages. I mean, shit, we grew up in a generation where you had to fucking say racial slurs.
Having a house where a few of you like to play fucking zombies and have no concept of it is just a fucking game. Horrible. Horrifying. Couldn't fucking do it.
I mean,
We were even competitive with Wii bowling.
Wii bowling?
Wii
okay.
fucking bowling.
Wii bowling.
God forbid you played Wii tennis. We would miraculously forget that there was a fucking wristband that you had to keep on yourself so the thing didn't fly out of your hand and aim for the temple.
For my personal favorite, when it hits the TV, dead center destroys.
We never had that happen, thankfully,
I've
but the
seen
amount
so
of
many
times that
fucking
people would get
videos of
whacked upside
that.
the
That it was.
fucking head. But,
We
like,
grew up
no,
in a
I'll kid you not. I think my entire family just has an issue with losing video games. Because Mario, shit show. Wii Sports of any kind, shit show. Sometimes even in Just Dance, it would get competitive.
Why would that game be competitive is my question.
Because obviously, if you don't have the high score, you're a bitch.
Well, I mean, heaven forfend.
But like, I think we just had an issue with not wanting to lose anything.
I mean, it's understandable, but at
You
the end of
fucker
the
with your
day,
fucking
if you
body kicks,
lose,
you
you
bitch.
lose. It sucks, but sometimes you have to
Time to sit down, son.
lose.
Like, I only ever played one game that was not supposed to be competitive or stressful with my brother.
Mm-hmm.
Still ended up having to give the controller up.
Jeez.
You know the two-player game, A Way Out?
Yes.
Yes.
Love the game, but do not fucking rush me when I play the game, or else I will hit you with the fucking controller. Me and Tay figured that out really quickly, that we cannot play that game together. Also, fuck the end of that game. I'm an asshole, but I am too nice of a fucking person to do the end of that game. Picking who lives and picking who dies fucking sucks.
Oh no.
Tom, why does
Oh
that
no.
sound familiar?
What?
Picking who lives or
Picking
dies?
who Picking who lives or dies at the end of A Way Out sucks ass, no matter which person you are playing.
I mean, can confirm.
No, Tom, I'm referring to another game series where that happens.
Oh, don't no 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 no.
Yeah, you remember now.
You fucking
That bullshit.
you fucking Benedict Arnold.
Hey, it got us a sequel we never gonna get now.
You'll get it.
What game?
Gears 5.
Oh?
So at the end of the game, you later determine that I nicknamed her the thank you the drunken twat, the drunken thought twat.
Not as bad as JD, who, Hammer Dawn striked his own squad.
Okay, that was not his fault.
He still used it, but besides the
I'm
point.
aware. He also nuked his whole arm. Anyway, that's not the point.
Yeah, that's not
So there's a section of the game where you have to pick or choose who lives or dies.
Hmm.
And basically, if you could pick JD Phoenix, which is Marcus Phoenix's kid, to live, or you could pick this other motherfucker named Dell.
JD's best friend.
Oh, okay. Okay. I know what you're talking about now.
JD's best friend. Now, to be fair, I'd like to break a little bit because the books cleaned up the bit of the lore. Sadly. But
And then we were supposed to get the sequel. What was it supposed to come out this year or next year? But then they canceled it because they couldn't decide which ending to go with.
so yeah. And I believe the books have now confirmed. And I actually think Coalition might confirm at some point is that JD will be the one that lives on.
Okay, good. Because if Marcus loses what he has left, I'm gonna be
Or
upset.
the original concept was gonna be like for the Wolfenstein games.
Yeah, no. Keep your PlayStation shit out of my Xbox, please.
That's their deal, not Xbox. Anyways,
I know.
the point being is that they but no, like if you choose Dell to live, it is such a sad
Yeah, because
moment.
Marcus literally loses everything.
He loses his brother in Gears 3. He loses his wife in 4.
He loses his dad in 3 also.
Yeah, lost his dad and his
locked away in prison because he tried saving his dad.
Yeah.
Got mauled to death by dogs.
Yeah, that's how I got that nasty scar.
Marcus has had it pretty fucking bad. And in 4, oh, we're just going to take on you away.
Yeah,
Cool. Thanks for
for
making 3
for
useless, Coalition.
for Anya was killed in some sort of complications,
Childbirth. Complications of childbirth.
and the 5th it could be and like Marcus looked like a fucking broken man.
Oh.
In the 5th.
Yeah, because he's like, where's JD? And then everyone
He's
just
just like, thanks for
stops.
the save. Wait, where's James? And everyone walked away, and Kate walks to him and just hands him his cog tags.
No.
That scene fucking made me cry.
What do you... I mean, I never selected him to begin with because I was like, nope, he is not losing his kid, too.
I did once just to see, but I was just like, when I saw freaking the tags and Marcus just walk away, I went, oh, he is. So someone might need to confiscate the firearms in the Phoenix household.
Yeah, because he's probably going to kill everyone that he
It's like
sees.
he's gonna either kill everybody in the coalition, or like the COG, which is the Coalition of Ordered Governments. Basically, it's their form of democracy,
Fascism.
even though it's socialism and slight communism.
Slight? I mean, there's
And
propaganda in the hospitals about having children, for God's sakes.
Yeah, it's communist.
And
But,
JD's famous slam of, we got to keep repopulating.
Entire
that
government
was funny.
facilities rely on
we do need
single
to
power switch.
repopulate.
Yeah, great time
Look-
to mention that in front of your lady friend, right? In a fucking baby hospital. JD clearly didn't get his intelligence from his mom. He got that from his dad.
It's like, well, we do need a repop. I just remember that clip because I remember.
We were streaming it because I got pissed off and stopped playing it because I hate 4.
And actually, my woman, I finished it and we played it through back at the beginning. I said, and right when she said, right when we went through that, she's like, well, we do need to repopulate. I looked right at her after that clip and she just gave me the look of, are we fucking doing this now or what the fuck?
Yeah, because, every time that gets brought up to you, you panic, but, when you tease her about it, that's fine.
Very strong.
The hypocrisy is lost on me, Batman.
What? Come on, motherfucker, get up. Drink it.
No.
I wish I need to recover. I have no stamina. That's a problem.
I'm gonna shut up now.
I was gonna make a stamina joke, but I have.
I had 2 of them.
Outside! Sit outside! Oh, fuck you. Oh, sir. I think you won.
I like how he doesn't even acknowledge either. He just keeps going on with his arithmetic over there.
I'm sorry, but if I knock a motherfucker to the ground, I'm gonna pound them. I'm just pound them into the fucking dirt. I just realized how bad that
You're gonna pound them, huh?
sounds.
I thought you didn't swing that way.
Had to recheck myself there before.
Yeah, no, you totally weren't paying attention to that at all. Totally weren't.
Oh, that fucking hurt. Fucking ripped a chunk out of my skin.
This is a new version of fighting, folks. Cover your kids' eyes and look the fuck away.
I'm just gonna take a drink and question why that happened, game.
Wait, what did I get? I acquired a legendary item.
I shot a zombie's head off and he still killed me.
That sounds like
That sounds like a what the fuck Treyarch moment.
sounds like a you kind of problem. What did you send me now?
You just seen that?
I told you I didn't want to invade. I didn't want to
God
invade
damn,
Iraq.
mommy, I told you we're not gonna invade Iraq. Fucking love these videos. That's all. Insurgency just brings out the most chaotic energy out of anyone who plays that game.
But I got a blue hydration hat. That was my legendary item. Was a fucking drink bucket hat. Like, what the fuck?
Maybe I should go steal some cash from Richtoffen's
Damn,
purse.
8-3. Fucking A. Who's that?
Where does all this money go anyway?
Yeah, I want to watch a movie, but I don't want to fucking turn my TV on because I know it's gonna overstimulate me and then I'm gonna cry. Autism is stupid.
It is. It really is.
Ooh.
Like, what do you mean I want to die because I can hear the fucking electricity in my walls too
Almost
loud?
running on empty.
Why are you hearing the electricity through your walls? It's never a good
Guys, have a
sign.
little breathing room.
I know electrician, but if you're hearing electricity zap, that's a problem.
No, the thing is, nobody else in the fucking house can hear it because it's normal electricity. However, I have this nifty thing in my head called a VP shunt, and with all that specialness up in there, my hearing is already extremely fucking heightened. My hearing is very sensitive. I do not like loud noises that I am not in control of.
I can't stand very high-pitched frequencies. I could hear them very good, and it drives me insane.
This motherfucker gets tinnitus.
High-pitched frequencies make my teeth hurt. Like,
Like-
I kid you not, when I get overstimulated, I can feel it in my bones. Like, my bones will physically start to burn when I am overstimulated.
My head just starts, like, buzzing.
I can hear regular electricity. And if I turn my TV on, that's adding to the electricity that I can hear. That is also putting very bright lights that will change in front of my face as well.
What the fuck? Never mind.
And that is because having autism, it does this weird little fucky thing to your brain that it decides to fucking heighten everything.
Never turn down a free reload.
And I truly mean everything. So like certain textures, if I feel them, I feel like vomiting. My bones hurt, my teeth hurt, I can never touch that texture again. Same goes for most food.
Yep.
And then we get
food
to
is
shit.
a big thing for me.
Then we get to shit like electronics and just anything physical itself. If I cannot control the brightness or the saturation of the shit that's in front of me, I can't do it. I can't do it at all. Because for some reason, when you have this funny little neurological thing called the tism, it just decides that you don't get to fucking enjoy anything unless it's extremely specific ever again. That's why, and this is solely an autism thing, we have special interests. Our special interests are the one things in existence that we, for one, physically cannot live without. Like, it has to be part of our fucking routine. For two, those are the one things in existence that does not make us want to vomit, rip our teeth out, rip our skin off, or anything like that.
Jesus Christ.
That fucking sucks, dude. It
Do
fucking
you
sucks.
now understand what I've been saying now, Tom, for the
It is-
past few years?
Like, don't get me wrong. Sometimes it can be great.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can be great because you get to understand things that not everybody else understands. However, society will probably hate you. You are usually seen as a freak, and nothing makes sense to neurotypical people when you try to explain it to them unless you go into great detail. In which case, most of them get really annoyed because you're going into great detail, but you know that if you don't go into great detail, they're not going to fucking understand, and they're going to make fun of you anyways.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of why I talk so much when I do start talking, especially if I talk about the things that I'm interested in. I apologize for you having to be my friend.
I've done that to him millions of times now at this point. I think he's just used to oversharing information. Tom?
But
Oh, I thought you just didn't say a word.
no, I was
Thinking?
focused on something else.
What would that
Yeah,
be?
I apologize for literally every single second of me over speaking or anything like that. It is quite literally the autism.
Oh, don't apologize for that. That's nothing.
Hey, pal, why don't you grow up here?
Holy fire. Sorry, I heard more noises and I was trying to figure out what the fuck they were. It's the dryer.
Kaboom. Damn, think I took off one of my
Dude,
eyebrows.
I need a minute or so to unmask. Masking is one of the most painful things on earth, and if I can unmask, that'd be sweet and dandy.
Re-upped and ready for
Do you know what the
action.
term masking means?
When isn't that when you cover up
Come
what
at me,
you actually
brain
have like?
junkies.
Yes.
Yep, that's
I attempt to appear neurotypical and as normal as humanly possible. Because
You
safety.
ought to know how this goes by now.
But it is physically painful. Physically and emotionally painful and suckish. That's why I apologize for a bunch. That's like one of the main reasons I apologize for a bunch of stuff. Because me slowly wanting to unmask is going to get more and more weird, awkward, and chaotic. I got a total of like 2 people that I can fully unmask around.
Yay!
Well, actually,
I've told
can I count? 1, like 4. 4 people I can fully unmask around.
like I've told him to.
I can't fucking
known
count.
him for this long, and he still doesn't even know who I actually am.
Bag and tag, boys. Bag and tag.
I always ask for permission to fully unmask before I do so. Because, like, me is a lot to fucking handle.
Kill them all and reap the
I always
rewards.
usually speak if it's something that's probably going to get me in trouble or get me punched. I usually go permission to speak freely.
Mrs. Pretty freely,
I'm
sir. Fuck that.
Can I start using that when I want to unmask?
After yes,
Fuck yeah.
I do it all the time, and trust me, like people get concerned. It's like, are you being tailed or watched?
No, that's just not who I usually am. So, just as a warning.
Well, no, I will literally I literally told people this all the fucking time, and it drives them up a fucking wall.
Which, I don't understand why that would drive people up the wall. Like, at least you're asking permission before you say something that might be hurtful, chaotic, or just fucked.
Well, no, the reason I say it is because not because of my hidden MC rule I made with myself, but also, you know, like one of the fucking main amendments in the Constitution is freedom of speech.
Just like everything else, it always comes down
And
to money.
I believe you have the right to say how you feel.
If freedom of speech, not freedom from consequences.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, fair. So that's why I say permission to speak freely, and they go, well, it's in our Constitution of freedom of speech without consequences.
Yeah, because if I say what I'm about to say, I'll probably end up getting in trouble.
And they go.
Me and my best friend kind of have that same thing. It's like we usually say, "Can I be very blunt, possibly without consequences?" And the answer is usually maybe. It depends on what's about to come out of your mouth.
Well, excuse me, fucking yawning mid sentence.
No, you're good. You're good. You just started a chain
One
reaction.
less meat bag.
Jack, don't you do it?
I didn't. I'm trying to kill zombies here.
Not my fault. He did it first. Ground him.
Okay, you're grounded, I guess.
For what?
I don't know.
Yawning.
Being, something.
For starting the chain reaction, yawn.
Fucking.
I have 200 milligrams of caffeine right here, and I'm trying to slay zombies. I don't think I'm going to be yawning for a while now. Unless the internet dies again and I have nothing to do.
Sorry, that was gay.
Wait, what?
You said you were trying to slay zombies, and my autism and the ADHD a little bit just went, do it, do it, do it. So I said, slay. In the gayest voice possible.
I have to go. I have to go now.
No, you don't.
Again, I remind you, you befriended me. You are the one who chose this life.
Now my beard. Now my fucking can.
I thought I'd be used to it from just dealing with my stupid ass.
No, I don't think you understand how fruity I can act.
Oh, I'm aware.
I can make it so uncomfortably fruity in this call. Neither one of you are going to want to feel straight ever again around me. That will make everything fruity.
My brother and the roommate are the same exact way, so I've probably heard a lot more vile shit than he is aware of.
I mean, really, like,
You've heard the background before when one of them said, "Hey, if you want to come here and fuck me, daddy," because he's getting the bong ready for him.
Bring it on, flesh bags.
Not used to hearing that sentence.
Yeah, that's what he said.
why would I picture that?
They're two very straight men, by the way.
By now.
I have a theory. The straightest men can act the gayest.
Yep.
Yes.
I don't know what the fuck it is, but the straightest men are always the gayest with the homies.
I can confirm that.
When I start getting used to being more unfiltered, I probably will be.
I literally had one of the boys when we go up north. I had one of the boys reach into my back pocket, ferociously grab my wallet, and run away.
This is mine now. Goodbye. Like, where are you going with my wallet? And why are you talking like that?
It's like I got robbed and defiled.
I got robbed.
Like,
oh no.
Like, there's a thin line between the straight men over here and then 20 whole dollars to do whatever the fuck with your homies.
Yep, because my parents didn't get my brother a shirt like that once, but they couldn't find it because the
Like,
Spencer's shut down.
I'm not gay, but $20 is $20.
Yep.
Every
ain't gay,
single
but
straight man I
$20
know
is $20.
needs to own one of those fucking things. Because I guarantee you, if I gave one of you a corn chip, you would do some horrific things. I can hand one of the straight men I know a fucking Dorito, and that bitch will piss a homie.
I'm gonna need a shower to wash off all this blood.
I will probably draw the line there.
Pop. One less meat bag.
You would be one of the only straight men I know to draw that line there.
We've got
I'm like I've told him, I'm not brave enough for that. That's not making a joke. That's being honest. I couldn't.
I have literally had. I think it was one. I think it was my buddy. It was before my friend Drew's wedding. Oh my god. The amount of shit that everybody was giving him was just like, it's like, oh, don't worry, you'll be fine, you'll be fine. One of them, it was the groomsman's idea. It was the groomsman idea to take the best man. Like, apparently he learned he could fit in his.
Let's tear this place.
So I think it was his best man. I think his brother. Yeah, it turns out his brother can fit in. And so his brother's wife or his sister-in-law's wedding dress. So we joked with him, and we we had his brother dressed
Great,
like a
man. Starting
fucking
to see how this
bride.
works.
Did you motherfuckers pull the first look prank on him?
Oh yeah, that's what we did.
That's fucking funny.
He was just like, he's like, well, this isn't what I had in mind. we're all drinking out of a flask. We're passing around this, like, no shit. Me and the boys don't have circle jerks. We have fucking circle pass arounds with whiskey.
Oh my.
It's just one flask, 4 men. Here we go. It's just, and we're just, and we're tipping it back. All of a sudden, then while we were in the four-way with the fucking whiskey, we heard Drew was, our boy was still trying to say it like he thought it was a funny joke, and he goes, "Good job, guys, excellent." And while he was doing that, we actually got to see his bride in her dress, and holy shit,
Much obliged.
the amount of tears.
That much.
Bro, I challenge literally anybody I know not to cry at a fucking wedding.
I to be honest,
I mean, I did it at my
did
dad's, but it's just because I felt bad because I was very drunk.
I did after my brother's shitty situation with the former woman he was with, and God bless her for basically taking a broken man, shaping him into a legit human being. Still got some things to work out, but you know, it's a work in progress.
It's human shit.
Yeah, it's fucking human shit, and it's normal. Like, and she knows it.
Yeah.
And it was
So
just.
I wasn't necessarily in my sister's wedding, but I was the person who, like, I made sure people were in their seats. I did all that shit, and I was the person who would, like, fix the back of my sister's dress before she walked down the fucking aisle.
Shower to wash off all
Oh,
this
nice.
blood.
We did not even make it out of. So we did it. Everything was in the Burndy Center.
Oh God.
The small room, where they hold like the small parties and shit.
Yep.
That's where all of us were getting ready. That's where all of us were getting our makeup done, getting our hair done, and we got sprayed with a fucking spray bottle of glitter. That shit took forever to come out, by the way. Fuck. Don't ever fuck with glitter on
Good
anything,
question.
anywhere. If you see something sparkly, don't fucking touch it.
I have questions
It will be embedded in your skin.
with that glitter. Out of curiosity, why do females need to spray it on their boobs?
'Cause sparkly boobs.
But
I don't know.
why?
It's just something that we like to do.
They're already there. We don't need any more
Yeah, but
attention.
you gotta remember, there's some people like yours truly who don't pay attention to shit like that.
Meanwhile,
So you just,
my dad.
yeah, exactly.
It's because we want to. It's because we want to look down and be like, sparkly boobs.
That too.
Meanwhile,
Literally like a fucking Neanderthal with a rock.
Send you. I'm trying to find a meme to send you, Tom. I just don't know which one to send you.
but
Like, I don't care what any woman says. We already stare at our boobs when we're bored. Like, they're fun.
Yeah.
They're literally just sacks on your fucking chest. What's not to like?
my
So why not make them sparkly? Any whore. It was after we had all gotten our hair and everything done. My sister was just starting to put her fucking dress on, and I was not paying attention, like, at all. I was, like, turned around making sure everybody else was getting their shit together.
oh no.
I turned around to this bitch getting zipped up, and I immediately burst into fucking tears.
Well, back to my friend's wedding we went to, and when we saw it, like, she was literally nothing. Like, she was we literally called her the Munchkin because she was short compared to this man. But she hid a little secret underneath because her dress was long, and she wanted to. She told us this. She told us this very truly. She's like, I'm not wearing fucking heels. I'm not wearing flats. I'm wearing a fucking pair of boots.
Nice.
And I think according to what I was told from him, she still has her boots that she wore at the wedding. So, but no, like I said, not a dry eye was there because I mean I remember meeting her and I was like, yeah, these two are probably gonna have something go wrong or go right. God knows what with this man. And but no, I just kind of laugh because then I was like, well, then how do we get him to see? She's like, don't worry, I'll take care of it. And she did the sneak up behind and just tapped him on the shoulder.
Mm.
Kind of how they met, which once again, the chicks were crying, the men were also equally crying.
You ain't a man if you don't cry.
I was, I was, I was,
Happy thoughts, Jack. Happy thoughts.
I was the one in the corner. Just don't do it, 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 don't do it. I got, I got to at least be a little bit. I got to be a little bit fucking under
Held
control.
together.
Yeah. Although
Keep the composure.
I do laugh at my sister's wedding because me and the writing guys actually guess so she asked me and my brother to be ushers for her wedding, okay?
Yeah.
And she's like, well, we're gonna be in Cedar Falls, and she goes, I have never asked your guys, and I'm always scared to talk to them. And I went, why? I went, why? I'm like, you talking to my friend? She goes, no, I'm talking your writing crew. I went, okay, makes sense. What's the problem? She's like, do they do security? I went, what do you mean security? She's like, well, we're gonna be on like really bad areas of Waterloo. Like, and I need some motherfuckers who can at least know how to throw hands in times of crisis.
Yeah.
I went, oh, they'll come more with throwing hands. There's literally in one of the photos at my sister's wedding, there is a section of people in like suits, dresses, elegantly pieces of clothing. There is literally 2 pews in the back that is full of all black leather cuts. That are with me, my brother, and one of my brother-in-law's cousins. Just sitting in the back, and we're just like, and what was even cooler is so they rented a bus, an
Yeah.
accordion, an accordion double party bus. And these guys, and I told them when they were going, I said, okay, 2 guys in the front, 2 guys in the back. She had a fucking escort to everywhere she went. We literally were her Wish.com version of Secret Service. No one was
Wish.com version.
what?
Wish.com version is elite.
like like the bridesmaids, the bride, the groom, the groomsmen, and the bridesmaids were all very much under protection. And what's even worse was when we got there were dudes fucking racking pistols. And I was like, and she's like, oh, they got guns. I was like, let me take care of it. I walk over to the guys. I was like, what the fuck you doing? He goes, we're just getting ready. I was like, keep the fucking guns in the cars. No one comes in armed. Just maintain the door. If anyone doesn't look like they're not supposed to be here, send them away. And they said, well, what are the questions they ask? And they said, well, we got to ask questions just in case. I said, well, ask what's the bridesmaid and name. Stuff like if you had like a wedding invitation, it would give you that information. And they said, okay. Well, right off the bat, like I walk in 3 minutes after I walk in, some motherfucker tried to get in the party. And they asked that question. He goes, well, I know the married name. And they go, sorry, you're not allowed. Like you can walk yourself the other direction.
Could walk on home, boy. Get moving.
Yeah. There was literally we called the guy almost we have him nicknamed Morgan for a reason.
Mm.
Because this man is sitting on the edge of the Elks Lodge, like on like one of the banisters, in a flat or no, yeah, we call Morgan Shelby is what we call him, or yeah, Melby. No shit, that's his road name. Because he's sitting on the corner of a fucking banister with a flat cap, his his uh his whole like and his trying to think, not an overcoat, not like a trench coat, but like a suit coat,
Yeah.
pistol inside the suit coat, and he's smoking a cigarette. Like this man, I swear, was from the Peaky Blinders.
Mm.
And I remember just went to get air, and he's like, "How's the party?" I went, "Good. How about you, Shelby?" He goes, "I'm outside. Have a cig. I'm having a good fucking night. How about you?" I went, "I'll be having a better one when I return this fucking rented tuxedo, rented suit, because oh my god, rented suits are not as good as one that is measured at least to you."
I mean, I was fortunate enough for my dad's wedding. We didn't have to wear suits.
Oh, you fucking lucky bitch.
We still had to dress formally, but just we
I
didn't wear
understand.
suits.
I understand that.
Because my stepmom bought me a legit Italian silk button-up shirt. Like, I can't wash and dry this thing normally, period. It says right on the shirt, do not wash it this way or dry it this way.
You must dry clean.
Yes.
Figured.
That,
So
and then a pair of shorts to go with it. That's what I had to wear.
I laugh because I had to get a suit for my cousin's wedding in Minnesota,
Mm.
and it's a summer wedding. Well, I asked Dad, who actually funny thing, when my dad was going to mechanics school, when my dad was going to mechanics at Kirkwood,
Yeah.
guess what his job in college was?
What?
He worked at Holly's suit shop in Lindale Mall.
Mm.
So this man knew his suits. Like he knew what they measured. He knew he knew where to go. And I just remember I was like, Dad, it's summer wedding. He's like, if it's summer, it's probably going to be blue. Because blue is a very summer-esque color. He said a light blue or a dark blue. He said a navy suit would probably be your size, your color. And he said, by the way you look, you're probably going to be you're either going to be a 42 slim, because it's shrunk enough for my weight. It's better for like my waist, pretty much.
Yeah.
And he said, your chest, you have a slim chest. 40 regular if you're just doing like off the rack. Well, I didn't have the fucking funds for that. But thank goodness my mother has a Von Mauer card. And lo and behold, I got all picked up and I got it fine and it fit fine. All of a sudden they go, oh, by the way, we can make alterations to this. I'm just sitting there going, huh? And they said, just come in and we'll our tailor comes in. So I had to get my fucking suit remeasured, like trimmed to make me fit my body style.
That's what I have to do with my clothes sometimes.
And I joke with that because the tailor was asking me, he's like, well, do you wear a suit for a living? I was like, no, I'm a welder.
I don't know what
They
a
go.
suit is.
They go, yeah, that really wouldn't work in your in your career field, wouldn't it? And I went, no, not really. I said, even if I was at expos or anything, I still would never wear one. Just because it's not, it's not the environment.
Yeah.
But what's funny about this whole ordeal was when I went to I went to a frickin' so my cousin, of course, my cousin's buddy, of course, they hired a limousine service. Well, the one of the guys knew where they were getting married. Like, he knew the location. He's like, well, we could just drive there. Guess what he picked to drive there?
Hmm.
His grandfather's 68 Charger.
Huh.
This fucker is shaking windows off of the buildings. I can hear the windows rattle. Because all you hear is a 383 V8 underneath it just fucking roaring. And we parked the
Sounds
car.
like my little brother's Jimmy.
What?
That sounds like my little brother's Jimmy. He drives a fucking zebra print Jimmy.
Oh, that's who owns that?
Yep, that's my little brother. If you've ever seen a zebra driving around, chances are it's a long, blonde-haired boy. That is my little brother.
Do you want to know what the fuck I thought when I saw that when I saw that driving down the road?
Mhm.
I came back from a welding job and I saw the zebra printed Jimmy in the other lane going, and I was just like, what in the fuck? I literally said to my own, I said, am I just sleep deprived or am I seeing a zebra print, a zebra?
Zebra.
A zebra?
A zebra printed fucking GMC.
Now, you want to know what's funny about that, Jimmy?
Oh, God.
Besides the fact that it's a fucking zebra print Jimmy, and it is the most out of place vehicle in the town of Monticello. Listen, everybody in this town either drives a fucking pickup truck or a Kia.
About the same
It's
here.
So that Jimmy belonged to the son of one of my dad's coworkers. This son was the more conservative and like quiet son of said coworker. But homie drove around a fucking zebra print Jimmy.
It's not
So
Suzuki
they
Jimmy.
basically just gave it to my little brother and was like, here you go, take it.
That's like my freaking V6 I have. My F-150 I've had since high school.
Oh my word.
Like, this motherfucker is it's 20 years old now,
Damn.
and it still drives, still runs, has the original engine transmission differential in it.
Yeah, unlike my Denali, I don't own it anymore.
May that truck rest in peace.
No, it's still here. It's just not running.
Rockin'.
Motor is hydrolocked.
She drank too much.
No, more like it wasn't taken care of after I gave it back. But you know,
I know nothing of vehicles. I just like looking at them because I know I can never drive one.
the issue of my old Denali was it had a head gasket leak, which meaning coolant was getting into the engine, which is into the
No good.
cylinders, which is not where it's supposed to be. And it blew. He had to park it, and then the coolant stayed in cylinder 1 and it locked the motor up.
Oh.
So now the motor won't turn. So it needs a rebuild or it needs a new motor.
Well, that doesn't sound very fun.
It's a $1,500 repair bill, however we look at it.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
I know a guy who's got one.
Yeah, my dad knows a lot of people who have those. They're just not really willing to part ways with them.
Oh, he'd fucking sell you one.
Right now, he's got a lot more on his plate to deal with than fixing that truck, sadly. So that thing's probably going to sit where it's sitting for the next 4 years until I end up getting it back for some weird reason.
Keep the cruise for the summer, keep the truck for the winter.
I want that cruise gone by the time it's... But by summer, I want it gone.
Are you looking for another ride to
That's when
replace
the
it?
loan's gonna be paid off. Is by then.
Oh,
So I can go get a new loan and probably sell that for a down payment. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. Right now, it's just gotta live to that point, and I don't think it's gonna. 232,000 miles and a turbocharger is still going. That thing should have died 30,000 miles ago.
232,000 melees?
Yeah, that cruise has a lot of miles on it. I put
My brother in
about
Christ.
70,000 on since I've gotten it.
Oh, I had my truck when it was
I'm
120,000
driving
on it.
about 1,600 miles a month.
Oh. No, but with my silver one, it had 120,000 miles on it. It
That-
now has
That
195,000 on
Denali
it.
just broke 200,000 when the head gasket went.
Pretty long lifespan. What year was that again? What, 92?
06.
Yeah, 06, okay.
06 Sierra Denali, the all glass black package.
Oh, I had glass pack mufflers?
No, gloss black.
Oh, I thought you said glass pack. It's like glass
No,
pack?
I wish it had a glass back.
It's like I got a glass pack on my
I
bullet.
fucking wish it did.
It's like I got a 18-inch glass pack on my bullet, and I
That's
love
6 liter of a glass pack, whatever,
it. Glass pack.
whatever. I don't care.
It's okay. Fucking Bender's got dual thrush.
Yeah, Bender also has a 446 pack under the hood. What's your point?
He also likes to suck up fuel.
He's also cool.
Not really. Not when one side of the car is stiffer than a fucking wedding prick.
I mean,
All this is French to me. All I know is if the car is pretty, I want to look at it.
You can look at Bender's rear end because it's got the best saying on the bumper.
Oh,
So, do you remember the character Bender from Futurama?
yeah.
My car,
Kiss my shiny metal ass.
Bite my shiny metal asses right now. Its rear bumper.
Fuck yeah, dude.
because I made your car. Wasn't this because I made your car in fours and then you just stuck with it? Or I don't remember. How you
No,
came-
it was so. It was so the reason we got bent. The reason we've nicknamed our cars, our drag cars. One of my friend drives a races a Nova. He rebuilt it to model after the Napalm Nova from Hoonigan.
The one that they sold?
Yeah. But he asked him if he could make a continuation car. Instead of calling it the Napalm Nova, he calls it the Kerosene Nova.
Hmm.
He's got Ken Block's number, which God rest his soul. It's got 43 Forever on the back, in the back window.
Hmm. Nice.
Hard to believe he's been gone for that long already. Because it's
Yeah,
been
he
a few years already.
Yeah. Well, it's only been, 2 years probably now?
Yeah?
2 years since his passing?
Because the guy who bought the Hoonicorn and the truck, he's making a museum of all of Ken Block's stuff.
What a legend.
So he pretty much has a whole museum full of all of his cars and everything, and memorabilia.
Nice.
I don't know where it is, though, is the thing. I didn't get to see where. I just seen it on TikTok while I was doom scrolling.
But,
Mood.
no, and another, Travis, who I also race with, he has a Mustang Boss. 429, I think is what it is.
Yep, because 427. No. I don't remember now, because
It's the big block Ford.
427. Yeah, 429, never mind.
Yeah.
427 was GM.
Yeah. So he's got the 429 Boss, and he and his car share he and his stepdaughter share the exact same color scheme, except her car's more liking to it. Do you remember that movie, The Death Race, at all?
It sounds familiar.
Do you remember the monster car?
Yes.
They basically parody both their cars off the monster. So he's got the black with the red stripe down the middle. We basically have like a lot of movie-esque cars. And no shit, we have a list of names for fucking what Bender was going to be originally called.
Fucking licorice, get over here.
One of them we had was Silver Surfer because it's silver. It's actually the same color as my bullet. Instead of Roadrunner, it would be the Road Layer because the fucker weighed a ton. It still weighs a fuck ton. It also has a 730 horsepower, 730 pound anchor in its fucking front end. What was the other one we have?
Like my old SRV snowmobile that's over at the garage. I gotta fix up still.
JDM Destroyer. Oh yeah. Little Boy. Fat Man. Which I thought were terrible names because those were the two bombs dropped on Japan.
I'm gonna try to not think about that part.
Yeah, let's not. That was when the U.S. showed their no mercy attitude to the world for the first time.
Well, they broke the cardinal sin of fucking with America's boats.
Yes, but at the same
Fair.
time, holy shit, Batman.
Oh, Dust Broom.
Dust broom?
Yeah.
That's why is that?
Because we had to dust it. We had to broom it underneath it all the fucking time because it would leak constantly.
Okay, that's clever.
So they took the abbreviation SRT
Mm-hmm.
to, I'm scared to say this,
This should be good.
stand right there.
Stand right there.
Which right there was right in front of the hood. I oh yeah, this one was a JOM, jacked on metal. And the other one, which I hated, was Gear Eater. I kept running through transmissions.
Oh yeah, when you weren't blowing up 392s.
But I wasn't blowing 6.4 Hemis, I blew transmissions.
Because, Tom doesn't understand the concept when you take a truck motor and put a supercharger on top of it. That's not good on the motor if you don't upgrade all the internals.
Question. Permission
Answer.
to make a joke.
Answer.
I'm going to apologize in advance for this joke, but I am one of the only ones in this group who has the right to make this joke.
Okay.
Okay.
So does that mean you blew trannies, Tom?
You know what I mean?
I'll be right back.
No.
He's gonna go dunk himself in holy water.
I have to go.
I'm pretty sure someone else has asked you that question before, Tom.
Whoa. Back the fuck up. In my defense, he gave me permission to make the joke.
Yes, in your defense, you did. He gave you the green light. Well, he goes over there and mentally recovers.
I think I killed him.
Is this okay? Let me just see. Let me just see if he's good. Oh wait, no, I got the perfect one for this. Where is it? Oh, come on, phone. Come on, load a little faster, damn it. Where is it?
Okay, I'm back.
God damn you, phone! I didn't get to send it because my phone was too slow. Fuck, I'm gonna send it anyways, just out of me having to scroll through to find it.
For thine is the kingdom.
And then my phone fucks me over anyways by just automatically scrolling all the way up. There. I found it. Now if I can find the original
I
meme,
want
I'm
you to
gonna
know that I have been waiting for a car conversation purely just so I can make that joke.
You fucker. Doing all right there, bud.
doing all right there, bud.
Bud.
I have been waiting for so long for a car conversation to
Good
come
thing I
up
didn't
so I
mention
can
the
make
stuff
that
I had to do to my
joke.
truck to repair it, because then that joke would have been made to me.
Oh, you blew
Both of
trannies
you are
too.
fair. Both of
No,
you are fair game for the jokes that come out of my mouth.
it wasn't the tranny. It was a transfer case.
That's the same thing.
And my dad blew that out, not me.
It goes from the front to the rear.
Yep, but that was before I got it.
That's what we. Oh God, I have a terrible joke for that.
Oh, do you now?
That's like the pivot man.
Pretty much.
Gets railed first, then pivots, gets railed from the front, and
God
then
damn.
and then you turn the floor high, then it gets railed from both sides.
Oh, I.
Mm-hmm. He's not wrong. That's the
Oh
sad
God, I just thought
part.
of a really stupid joke.
That's what the
I just thought
transfer
of a
case
really
does.
stupid joke.
Okay, all game. What is it?
Hmm. How do you say pussy backwards?
How? Okay then.
Wait, what was the
That's
what was the thing? How you say pussy backwards?
Yes.
Yep. How do you say pussy backwards?
Couldn't tell you. I think it's wife. Oh, sounds terrible.
I'm fucking hilarious.
Why you? Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, you stop.
I mean, it's not as bad as. So, quick question, McKenna, or Kenna, excuse me.
Yes.
So, have you played Saints Row the Third at all, or have you heard of the Saints Row the Third game, or Saints Row in general?
Heard of, never played.
Would you like to know one of the collectibles you can get in the game?
Yes, please.
You have to go around the map collecting sex dolls.
Dude, I want to play this game.
Oh, mention the one melee weapon you can get.
No, that's in 4. Well, I think you can get it.
It's in 3.
Yeah. Guess what one of the weapons is also in 3?
Huh.
It is a baseball bat, but not a conventional baseball bat. It is a 4-foot long dildo.
I need that. I need the ability to have that to smack people with.
Oh, I did Jack all the time.
Yeah, you did. Because you would send me halfway across the fucking map.
Oh, he's here. Bonk.
I'd be trying
And
to
the
do
sad
shit to
part-
my car or mess up my character a little bit, then here you're yeeting me. Just trying to mind my own business.
And here I am just beating him with.
And then we used to have the tradition of playing the fucking 4 Christmas thing every single year, and getting inebriated in doing that.
Oh God, we had to play that drunk.
Yes.
Picture any like bullshit Christmas Hallmark movie
Gotcha.
mixed with Call of Duty
Oh god.
and GTA 5.
Oh Christ.
Exactly.
And then
Why
two
do you-
drunken idiots playing it.
And we had to be drunk just to play it.
Yeah, because, was that
we
you or
couldn't be
me that
sober.
kept, never mind, I remember now.
Well, you made your fucking character look like God knows fucking.
You did too, bitch.
Not my fault. Mine
Wasn't
was
mine
proportional.
either.
Mine was proportional.
Mine was proportional too, thank you.
Bull fucking shit.
Don't you bullshit me.
Dude, last time I checked, there's a very fucking slim chance of females having double H, okay?
They were... Okay, for one, it wasn't even that bad. 2, shut up.
Up is too far. I cannot shut it.
Although I do laugh because
There's a fucking bruise there. Sorry. Continue.
so kind of my indigenous friend Manny, we were bullshitting one time, and he for his birthday, his woman wore nothing except one of his combat pullover shirts, and they may or may not have fucked in their basement.
Not bad, not bad.
And they also gave Bambi's family a show because in the middle of sex, a couple of deer tapped on their window.
Ooh.
Oh, that's too good.
He screamed and ran.
What is... Oh, God.
He's like, all I could do was just look at him and go,
This is how you were created, technically.
but he's like, they appreciate all the, in his culture, they appreciate all the animals from Mother Earth. So
That's sad.
One of them was probably his fucking ancestor. It's just, I see you, bitch.
yeah, so that's why he's like, I did nothing. All I did was just sit there and just give the deer a thumbs up as they walked away.
It's one of the things my family doesn't
Homie,
understand.
that is one of your great grandparents watching you getting it on.
And the sad part is he got it from a white woman.
Oh.
But he gave the joke because I told him, I said, we don't have very many additions. We have the Amish though. He's like, we're about the same in that kind of tension wise. I was like, please explain real quick. He goes, okay, what is the one thing that the Amish do not like to see on females? Is their skin showing? What do indigenous mothers try to tell their daughters? Stay away from the white man. So it was kind of funny because he had the joke of He's like, when the indigenous people and the Amish discover porn for the first time, it's the funniest fucking thing on the planet. Because they go, oh man, that's a white woman. Meanwhile, the Amish are like, hey, look, Jebediah, there's an ankle.
No, all I can think was that fucking video. I didn't even get to see your ears. Whore! Do you still have that? That's in the snap. I know it is. It's somewhere in there. You gotta find that now, because I need that back.
Put that in unhinged, because it's just...
I don't have it. That's on the old phone. It's at the bottom of a lake.
Oh no.
Unless you want to go
Oh,
fishing
God.
for my phone.
This conversation just reminded me of something.
I never got to see your ears.
I
Oh,
never. Jesus Christ.
show skin. Oh.
Bro, one of my fucking neighbors, they were trying to get the fucking siding and everything on their house done. But they could not find time to fucking do it themselves, so they hired a group of fucking Amish dudes to do it.
Oh, they'll fucking get that
That's
shit
very
done in a
normal in
day.
our area, actually. We have
Yeah.
that much Amish people.
It's normal in our area too. But like, so they had gone out of town and these Amish dudes were working on the front of their fucking house. Some shit was going down like diagonally from my house, so my nosy ass came out of my front door to basically sit on my steps and be like, okay, is anybody gonna die? Do I need to call the police? Do I just need to be nosy?
Do I need
I came out.
to call the police?
Do I call the police or a
It
priest? A priest.
Beep. A
is,
priest.
it is a more common question than you would think.
Well,
Shit
especially in your
happens.
area.
Crazy shit happens in this town every fucking day.
Well,
But like,
not just-
I came out of my front fucking door in a tank top, and I caused an Amish man to fall off a roof. I then proceeded to ignore the fact that that had happened. Kept my ears open and my eyes diagonally from my home. I was like, nope. If I didn't see it, it didn't fucking happen. And
He
his
just
injuries were not caused by me. He just simply leaned over because he wanted to.
simply leaned over.
Gravity just took care of the rest.
I feel like that's been me with my family when they've walked in when I used to make TikTok videos when I had my full gear on. Just the... Oh, no.
Oh, I don't
Like-
think I took Ken of this tale. Holy shit.
My homie tried to lean over to get a better fucking look and fell nearly to his death.
The man nearly died for me.
Shut the...
I'm not gonna
He nearly
say that.
died for some titty.
God.
Left. This is just unhinged.
I mean, that's the name of the game here, so...
Unhinged.
There are so many more, way more unhinged stories than this. It's my existence is fucking
When I
crazy.
get more comfortable talking about that stuff, there's going to be a lot more.
Oh my god. Fucking. I told Jack this. Jack, I told you this one. But I don't think I told. Kind of for our metal gig. Excuse me. Sure, but you're right.
I thought you were out of death.
No, I have an 8-pack in my fridge.
Oh, good for you.
I didn't want to go downstairs back to the garage to get another one.
Oh, heaven forfend.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's not me. You almost got me.
But so kind of for our metal shows, because my woman's in it, she's our rhythm player. She looked like you know who.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think I actually looked like Benjamin Carmine, who's the youngest Carmine brother in the series of games. I'm just a little more taller. I am literally an inch taller.
Mm.
And we had to pick her up. Well, she was getting ready in her parents' house because all of her shit was there. So we had to load up the box truck and then load up our portable stage, which is a fucking flatbed trailer,
Mm.
and so she was getting ready, and her dad walked in.
Oh.
She is wearing basically crop top fucking chest plating. A basically a freaking copper leather vest, skinny jeans, and boots, and a
Mm.
stocking cap.
Boots.
He opened the door, looked at her, she looked at him, and just said, "I am not a stripper if that's what you're thinking."
Hi.
And she's like, "I'm just about ready." Oh, hi, Dad.
Now be a time to turn around and walk out and act like this kind of never happened.
And the funny part is, her dad literally said, "I don't want to even know."
I don't know. I don't care.
He's like, "As long as you are not dancing on a pole, I do not care." And she's like, "That's your only concern?"
Oh, that was slick. I just juked that whole horde out.
I mean, at least you know where the line has to be drawn.
Oh, the
It's okay.
ballista's useless. Sorry.
I scared the shit out of my colleague.
Oh,
Oh.
I remember you did that.
So for our Halloween shows, we kind of go a little bit all out for the horror themed.
Mm.
So my woman obviously had like a whole mixed range of characters,
Mhm.
but in the end, she was kind of like a Western style succubus, pretty much is what I'd like to call it.
Mm.
And they were going to this show, which the weird part is we were going to that. And I said, "We need to find him." Like I said, I just got to find him and tell him. And like he's obviously met my woman outside, like in like she stopped by the shop a couple times, and they would talk.
Sorry.
Are you good over there?
Yeah, I just got the shit scared out of me.
My brother in Christ.
I didn't think the zombies could jump up on that fucking platform. I was just proven wrong.
But
Jeez, that scared the shit out of me.
but so she goes and finds him, and he's like, "Oh my God, that's you." She's like, "Come on back. Someone wants to talk." She's like, "Someone wants to talk to you." And he's like, and she's like, "You can bring your wife too. I don't care." And of course, guess what I looked like?
Mm.
I was a Wendigo with a legit deer mask
Ah.
that
Ah, shit.
I actually took like an actual skull, molded it to my head, and wore it.
That's actually on my agenda list now, because I didn't get to do my Halloween tradition of making a mask this year, so now that's on my agenda list.
The jaw actually, so like when I talked or opened my mouth, the bottom jaw actually would open.
Mm.
And I had a voice changer in it. So I sounded like Darth Vader.
Mm.
Except like I smoked through my throat, pretty much in a nutshell.
Gotcha.
Excuse me.
Fucking zombies, man.
Ooh, fucking liquid death.
No, please. Go away.
But
They're
I
fucking
was like,
everywhere.
I said, I said it. I said his name in the voice changer, and he goes, "How the fuck do you know me? Well, who the fuck are you?" So I pushed. I kind of like had him back a little bit. I took off my mask and I just went, "Hi."
It's me,
He goes,
asshole. I'm out of ammunition. No, I'm dead.
and his wife was laughing hysterically,
Well,
and she's like, "I knew it was you." He looked at me, looked at my woman, looked back at his wife, and goes, "Oh, you can go to hell." That next Monday, I saw him at work. He didn't speak a word to me until break. I was like, "Are you still mad at me?" He's like, "No, just what the."
I forgot to send you that meme, Tom.
We had, although there was a fucking dude looking like Art the Clown, which made me a little bit scared.
Oh, fuck Art the Clown. I cannot stand the Terrifier movies.
I've seen two of them, and it's like I'm gonna shoot the and he started getting closer to like to me,
Mm.
and I got down to his level, and then later I learned he wasn't like 7'2".
Mm.
He was more like 5'9", like 5'8.5".
Mm.
And we had a and our one of our set lists was an animal I have become, which is there's a section where I don't play. So I had my guitar behind me and I picked up like a bucket of what was like organs,
Gotcha.
but they were all like gelatin infused organs.
Yeah. I would hope they're not fucking real.
No, but I started I put like a giant chunk of one in my mouth and I spat it right back at him.
Oh.
And then he ran away. And he goes, "Yeah, don't fuck with him. He'll haunt your like. Don't worry. He may eat you alive."
Hmm.
And she goes, "And I'll haunt his nightmares." They could, even the drummer in the background. No means no.
Hmm.
She goes. She goes. They don't say no. They can't say no when they're asleep.
Revive! Revive!
I just looked. Okay, Bill Cosby, fine. Fucking Christ.
Y'all need Jesus.
What?
No, I was be like, y'all need Jesus.
There was one guy who actually
I require more money.
went from the movie The Exorcist,
Nice.
like the priest who actually delivered, like he played that character, and which I kind of laughed because I asked him like because I had my mask off because he spoke just a little bit after the show. I had my mask finally off so I could fucking see and talk to people.
Hmm.
And I was like, so I was like, he goes, "You guys had a great show," and I was like, "Yeah." I said, "I see you're a priest." He's like, and I kind of laughed. I was like, "Are you going? Are you actually studying to be a member of the clergy?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm actually in seminary." It's like,
Uh,
I said, I I looked up and I was like, "Future priest, I am so sorry."
Want more blood?
He was like, "That is fine. I I if you're asking for forgiveness,
Die!
go do it to your own church." I went, I said, "My own priest really doesn't like some of my friends already after one comment he made." There's prophylactics underneath the sacristy. Well, Father, at least they're doing it in the eyes of the Lord.
Oh.
I said that to the priest. And I was just like, oh my God.
Priest has to sit there and fucking have a factory reset happen just process what he heard. Dial-up
Like, it's
internet
like,
spinning.
I was like, dude, are you trying to make us go to confession? Which it's actually kind of funny because for our friend Nebraska Leah, she's for Manny and Leah. Lee is very Christian.
Hmm.
So the first time, so no shit, she was legitimately a fucking virgin until she's like 25, 25, 26. Like she's near fucking 30. Like she was close to have a 30-year-old virgin.
No comment, Your Honor.
My brother in Christ, I will keep praying for you.
No, don't. You don't have
I will
to.
keep, I will keep praying to make sure you lay.
You don't have to. That's not necessary.
Kenny, you know any single females that'll drive to Michigan?
Why do you always do this?
No, but I know at least 7 females who would shoot you in the fucking head for making that comment.
Never mind.
We don't do the whole just fucking because thing.
Well, not even that.
Well, you had to
I did.
specify.
I didn't mean
Most,
it that
most
way.
of the females I know are lesbians.
Son of a bitch.
Again, Tom, I keep saying you can try as hard as you can. It'll never work.
I trust me, I
Things will
have.
only work. Things will only work when and if he wants them to work. If you continuously reject it and think that it's not going to happen, even if you want it to happen, it will not happen. If you keep having hope that it will happen and you keep being a decent human being, it will probably happen someday.
Well, shit, no, I feel like a piece of garbage. Damn it, it's gone.
Like, I personally, I
More medicine for the patient!
quite literally have never, up until I met this one specific person and actually gained, like, a thing, I've never once consensually had sex or enjoyed anything.
Yeah.
I always just did it because I thought that it had to be done.
Fuck, that hurt.
I'm. It's not that I haven't had an opportunity. Just
So, like,
that
if you
stresses
don't
me
have
out too much to think about.
I was gonna say, if you don't have the desire to do it and you don't have the full, like, relaxed feeling to do it, don't do it.
Yeah, that I know. It just stresses me out way too much to think about that.
Especially with the people that exist nowadays, most people are not worth it.
I just don't know what
People
I'm
are
doing.
gross.
They're gross.
People are gross, dude. Most people are gross.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep your hands closed, keep your legs closed, keep your mouth closed, keep everything closed.
I'm not going to finish the other sentence because I have a bad joke, but I'm not going to do it.
And, like, you do know that it's okay to not know what you're doing. That's how most people work.
I didn't.
Like, that's kind of the whole thing. It's like you're supposed to be able to not know what you're doing and figure it out as you go. Things ain't gonna be perfect, bro.
I don't know whether I should cry or reach for the. Oh, I don't have the wall mounted up here yet.
The what?
Points.
So I took down an old poster I had
Oh,
in the cave, and I'm gonna make it into the gun wall.
huh.
So all of our, except my bedside will still just be by my nightstand.
Gotcha.
It'll shoot the fucking freedom seeds through a fucking wall. They're
Freedom seeds?
that's what I call bullets for freedom seeds.
Love it.
But anyway, back to what I was telling about our friend here. I didn't realize how Christian she was until she called me, and she is literally like laughing, crying, and just embarrassed at what the fuck just happened.
Oh no.
I was like, what? I was like, well, first off, I was like, okay, first off, what's wrong? She's like, I may have fucked up. I may have fucked up. I was like, what do you mean you may have fucked up? Did you kill somebody? She's like, no, I didn't kill anybody other than my soul, but that's not the important thing. I was like, Dad must be home because the dog just went the speed of Mach fuck. So I was like, and she's like basically having a panicking attack on the phone. And then I finally asked her, what is the problem? Excuse me. Ugh, fucking damn it. So I just asked her, I was like, what's wrong? And she goes, I fucking went to a confessional. I was like, okay. I was like, and I said, do you want me to ask why? And she goes, you already know the reason why. This woman is so religious. And this is why I'm not a big fan of Orthodox Christians, because they're very fucking weird.
Valid.
She confessed to a priest that she had premarital sex.
That is sad. That's sad.
If I would have stayed on the route I would have been at that point, but I left. I got out of there way.
But that's how she was raised.
And that's how I was until I said I don't want to do this anymore.
The way I was raised is the reason I'm not a fan of most Christians in general.
But no, I was like, you went to a priest.
No, the voices!
Because you be fucking.
Because you fucked an indigenous man. Only once. I said, to some of the chicks I know, they would consider that a badge of honor. But she was like, well, I just didn't know what to do, and my brain told me to do it, and I... Fucking weird. I was like, it's fine. It's fine. I've literally had worse happen. And she's like, the weird part is the fucking priest's first question was it consensual?
Watch the beautiful fire!
I went, well, that might be a mandatory reporter thing.
Yeah, for sure.
I was like, that might have been a reporter from the state to say, hey, this happened. Was it at least legally right? Because if not, we have bigger problems. But
I find that so funny, but so sad at the same time. Like, this poor woman was having a panic attack over fucking.
Like no shit. I was like, oh god.
So close! You die!
And she's like, well, did you do that? I went, I just kind of shrugged because I was like, I didn't want to be the one to tell her.
Fair.
I was like, I haven't been to a reconciliation since I was in confirmation, okay? It's been that long.
Double points! I don't need to get paid for this pleasure!
She's like, are you serious? I was like, yeah. Dead ass.
God damn, bro.
And she's like, you do realize you could be? I was like, yes, I get it.
Who gives a fuck?
I said, if I get demonically possessed, oh well, call the exorcist.
And funnily enough, Catholics are the only like recognized religious group that believe in exorcisms. Like every Christian group acknowledges the fact that demons are a thing, but the only Christian religion that does actively perform exorcisms is Catholicism.
That's,
His head is gone.
like I said, I've known to not partake in one nor participate, but I've heard of them happening.
Beautiful.
And they are fucking weird.
They're extremely fucking weird.
I read a whole book on it too. Or actually I listened to a whole book. It's actually called The Exorcist Files.
Oh yeah, you've mentioned that to me before.
It's not only just a podcast, but it's also a book.
Sure fucking is. Jesus Christ, Mateo, go to bed. He's still screaming at his TV.
Oh,
I don't know what he's playing, but it must be scaring the piss out of him. Now, talking about all this is making me think of something, a fact that's actually quite funny.
What is that?
Literally, I only ever went to church to appease my family. I got confirmed and never fucking went near a church again.
I think I went until I got to the intelligence point where I can make my own decisions. Where I was just like, I don't like this. Can I stop going?
See, in my house, that's not really a thing until you start becoming an inseparable cuntbag.
I just kept
I reached that point and I was like, you try to make me go near a fucking church, and I promise you I will bring a black bath bomb and have them baptize me.
I don't think I was ever baptized either. I think that's when I finally got out of there, just before that.
I was baptized as a baby.
I know my sister was. I wasn't.
No, I straight up, I went through the confirmation process and I was like, okay, fuck this. No, thank you. I don't feel safe here. Then again, I've never felt safe in the church. I just don't feel safe in...
It's just so eerie in a church. Every single time you're in one, no matter what one it is, they're so eerie.
I mean the congregation itself.
Oh, sorry.
99% of the time, if you're not very specific people,
Corpses?
if you're a Christian, I probably don't trust you.
Thank you, Dark One.
But that is because most of the Christians that I know or have grown up with shove it down your fucking throat and make it seem like you are going to die a horrible, horrible death if you're not a Christian.
Yep, that's that Jesus loves everyone attitude.
What'd I do?
No, not you,
Jesus
not
loves
you.
No, not you. You were excluded from this, thankfully.
You're the exempt of the. You're fine.
What did I do?
Nothing.
What happened?
Nothing you did.
I'm talking about Christians as like a whole. For the most that I know, you are not included in this. I do not feel safe around Christians. Because my entire existence has been, if you even think of straying away from this, you are going to die, or we are going to condemn you to death.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to condemn you and treat you like a giant piece of trash. This has been since I was very little. It's, if you do not believe in this, you are a horrible person. You are scum of the fucking earth. Just horrible things. I've never felt safe inside of the church whatsoever.
I have a coworker that's like that with religion. He's
And-
very religious.
And even nowadays, even if people aren't meaning to, I am made to feel uncomfortable and like I am a freak for believing what I believe in. And I worship fucking nature, for Christ's sake.
I don't even know what that's actually called.
So
I could not tell you. I don't know.
there...
I'm Googling this shit.
No, because you're not going to get a straight fucking answer. Trust me.
Naturism.
I am part of a polytheistic religion called Norse paganism.
I think I've
People
heard
get
of it.
freaked out. People get freaked out when they hear that pagan part. It's nothing like serious. Night, love you. However, because of shit like scary fucking movies and all that, the second anybody hears pagan or anything like that, they're like, oh my god, you're gonna kill us all, you're a witch. I'm like, bitch, I lay on the ground to connect with earth. I hug trees.
Can confirm that one.
I quite literally am a tree hugger.
Nothing wrong with that.
I can't confirm that.
Like I literally I worship nature and I collect fucking rocks and shit like that, and I worship and follow like one or two gods and goddesses that are in the entirety of the religion that I follow. Like, I'm not fucking dangerous. None of us are fucking dangerous unless you specifically practice baneful magic and only baneful magic. You're not, by technicality, dangerous. Now, would I piss anybody off who only practices baneful magic? Fuck no. I am not that stupid. But, like, all I do is collect pretty rocks, worship, like, one or two gods and goddesses. I worship nature. I forage. And I write runes in order to help me grow as a person. Like, I'm not a fucking, like, ghost. You don't gotta be scared of me. I'm not evil. I'm not going to kill you. I'm not going to sacrifice you, because we don't do human sacrifices. Not even Satanists do human sacrifices. Modern Satanism is worshiping yourself. They don't actually worship Satan.
Mm-hmm.
But almost nobody wants to have that conversation, and nobody wants to understand that. Like, they worship themselves. I worship nature. I like nature, I like rocks, and I like mostly myself.
I mean, oddly enough,
And I like the people who accept me and let me talk about this stuff and want to learn about this stuff to better connect with me as a person.
You're here.
It seems intriguing, honestly. I mean, I went from being a Christian to believing more in Greek mythology than anything else.
If you ever have any questions or comments or concerns, please ask. I also do like Greek mythology.
It just makes more sense to me.
And the one, like, most common thing is when it comes to, like, people ridiculing someone who follows a polytheistic religion is, but how can you prove that you follow these gods and goddesses when we don't know that they exist?
Yeah, I've heard that a lot.
I've never contacted or had contact with Jesus or God or anything, but I'm not actively judging you for worshiping God.
Yeah, at the end of the day,
Why are you?
I don't care what you believe in or anything. Just as long as you're not hurting anyone, I don't care.
And I actively, when I do my worship, I am actively having contact with these gods and goddesses. Like, nobody else has to witness this in order for me to know that this is true and this is right and this is for me. Just the same as Christianity. Like, if you have made contact with Jesus Christ, if you had made contact with whatever saint or anything that you follow in your religion, good for you. Cool. Like, that's what's great about it. Like, nobody else has to give a fuck besides you. Nobody else has to know besides you. I only have a problem with it when you start ridiculing because you don't like or you don't understand other people not following what you follow. Like, it's not going to kill you because I don't believe in God. Like, I promise you that.
Oh, no
This
shit.
contraption looks like something I would have made.
No way.
What?
Well, I just
happened?
fucking learned something new.
Oh, what happened?
There's a patron saint of people who work with metal.
Yeah.
Hold up. If I can find it here. Saint
The pain!
Eligius. He is the patron saint of goldsmiths, and by extension, ironworkers and metallurgical weld workers, hardware storekeepers, blacksmiths, farmers, carriers, mechanics, and garage keepers.
It's awesome.
Fucking
In
dope.
Norse mythology, we have Waylon the Smith, which is what he's known in English as. And Waylon the Smith is a legendary craftsman and smith, often depicted in stories, getting his revenge on a king who tried to enslave him. And he is also considered part of a Germanic mythology, not strictly just a Norse god, but is heavily associated with smithing and skills in Norse lore.
Neat.
Or if you need, like, an actual god of, like, the blacksmiths, we have Brokkr. Or Broks. Which literally means the one who works with metal fragments, aka blacksmith.
Yeah, at least they make
Except
it
for
simple and to the
he's
point, I guess.
Except for he's a dwarf.
Oh.
Still spooky, but a dwarf.
I don't know why I'm remembering a character from the God of War games that was like that, but I do remember there was a dwarf that was a good blacksmith and the... Which one
No, that
it?
was probably him. So God of War is using almost every part of Norse lore.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they also take gods and goddesses and creatures from Germanic mythology and stuff like that, so you can never really guess where anything is going to come from.
That's one of the things I love about the game series. It's just what they do with the source material. Especially what they did with Thor and whatever one it was. I can't remember what this sequel after 16 was.
I don't remember. I do like those games, though.
By the power of the
I just remember everyone just thinks of Thor as like the Marvel version. No, he's nowhere close to that. He is a giant fat man that eats literal whole animals by himself. He is not this pretty god that Marvel made him out to be.
I will say, I do not like Marvel versions of Loki and Thor. Because that's not what Loki is supposed to fucking look like. He's nice to look at, but that's not what Loki looks like. Loki in his human form has really long red hair and pointy ears and shit. He does not have medium black hair. And he has a long ass nose too.
I don't need to get paid for this pleasure.
And he's not the most horrifying thing to look at. But obviously, like, most people wouldn't want to look at him because they don't know what the fuck he is.
Yeah.
What lights?
And Loki as a god does not actually have a gender or anything, because the motherfucker can go from human to horse to God knows what else.
He could bend... That's not even the right word.
Loki is just Loki.
Yeah, he's his own thing.
Yeah, Loki is just there.
Yes, we are refilled.
I mean, for God's sakes, his son in Norse mythology is a giant fucking wolf named Fenrir. who I fully understand is basically a giant demon puppy, but I would pet.
Yeah, because all I could think of was the meme of, if not friend, why friend-shaped?
That motherfucker is not friend-shaped. That motherfucker is like 12 feet tall. However, it's shaped like a dog, barks like a dog, looks like a dog.
Can I
I'm gonna
pet
pet
that
the dog.
dog?
And no one would be able to stop me. I am petting the dog.
Hey, Tom, are you good?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, it's just, I didn't hear you, so I don't know if you were in the middle of something.
No, I'm here.
Are you good? Mentally? Physically?
Physically? Yeah.
Do you need a back massage?
No.
I about to say,
Do you need a solid high five?
I can't offer you that, sadly, because I live too far away.
No, someone else has got that in case.
Yep, there you go.
Do you need a high five over the phone?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay.
Ouch.
I forgot I was going to send you a meme like 30 minutes ago, and I never did. Not that.
Oh, wait, was sending me? No, I gotta see it.
I can't delete it because it already sent. God damn it. That's the wrong thing. Those type of videos makes him question my sanity.
Yeah.
Yep. Like you're doing right now.
Tom, do you have any preferred mythology to learn about?
I'm alright.
I will destroy you all now! Yeah?
Not that I'm into. I mean, I'm a little bit into mythology, not a lot though. And just the reason why is I just fell out of touch because of it. I was really big into the constellations.
Ooh, we like constellations over here.
So I was like, I could tell the story of how, like how basically, God knows.
Constellations is one thing that I stopped kind of studying, but I want to get back into.
I do not like killing dogs.
I just like the stars in general.
Hmm.
I'm trying to learn way too many things at one point right now.
Yeah.
There's kind of some fun in that though. Like, try to learn about a bunch of
There
things and
is,
see
yeah.
what sticks.
Between the music scales I'm trying to learn for guitar and, well, for string instruments and for vocal performances, between that, learning more about cars for my job and for my future jobs, and now I gotta learn how to weld on top of that, then all the nerd shit on top of that.
They are all dead!
Well, one of the couple
My
of those
brain's
I'm
just
skilled.
like, could you just stop, please, for 5 seconds?
More
What are you saying,
medicine
Tom?
for the patient!
Said for one of those for a couple of those I could help with. I was afraid of that.
Hmm?
Oh, my dog is fucking barking.
That's not good. Is he just barking the bark, or is there...
No idea.
And then there's the other hobbies I don't talk about around my family because I don't want them knowing about that yet.
My family doesn't give a damn about my hobby.
Oh, I'll get judged the fuck out of for some of them.
I already do, and that's why we don't talk to my family.
Because
Dark one.
I'm
That's why I talk
revamped.
to you guys.
Because, Tom, remember I mentioned I didn't do my mask project for this Halloween like I usually do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the new mask is gonna, let's just say it might have ears on the end of it.
Oh boy.
Because that might be what I'm gonna be creating more towards from video making on TikTok.
Oh boy.
No, I'm not. That's not what I mean by that, Tom.
Sweet, sweet sound of death.
It's just to be more of a general get-up that I'm gonna have on. So there's more
gotcha.
consistency.
Dismemberment. Such
But
fun.
I still gotta get the rest of the design together, what I want to go with. I know the mask base is what it's gonna be. I'm gonna find another ghost skull like this one. Like, it's gonna be a full head with dreads, like these three. But I'm gonna base it more on Corey's Ghost Glow from the self-titled album. It's just there might be some wolf ears sticking out of the sides of them.
Oh god.
Yeah, you'll see. And then maybe on the mouth section of the mask, I'm probably gonna attach fangs to it. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I still gotta design everything, what I want to do. But that is just between us, Tom, because I don't want them figuring this out. Because God forbid my family thinks that I'm any more weird than I am.
Y'all do your Halloween planning pretty freaking early.
It's not us. Well,
I just wing it.
It can't be a Halloween thing, I suppose. It's. I don't know. I should explain this better, but I don't know how to.
Cosplay, Halloween, all of that. I wing that shit.
Well, I used to dress up like Ghost from W2 all the time, but then when I stopped taking care of myself and I got heavier, I got made fun of, so I stopped doing that. And now that I'm back down to where I was, I don't know where the shit went that I had for it. I've pretty much lost the whole outfit. I don't even know where the
Reduced
hoodie
Adams.
went.
You dare to pour at me, minion.
I mean,
It's gone. Reduced to Adam.
probably. Another part of the reason I'm trying to lose more weight, just so when I make this new get up, I don't get made fun of for that again.
People are gonna make fun
I
of you
know.
for something random regardless. It doesn't matter.
That was just the most common thing it was at the time, and part of the reason I'm getting back in shape. I'm tired of it.
I live by the rule, if you can't change it in 5 minutes or less, there's no reason to change it. And there's no reason for people to make fun of it if you can't change it in 5 minutes or less. But I concur once again, people are gross.
Yeah, they truly are. Some more than others.
I need ammo.
Anyway, well, I'm probably gonna go.
That's what I figured. You're getting a little silent, so I figured you were getting tired.
And my dog's barking.
And your dog's barking.
Okay. We can talk
Yeah.
more tomorrow.